You know, sometimes the best time to learn can be when young people have time away from school. The Delta Symphony Orchestra would like to tap into that opportunity to train up the next generation of string musicians. There's still time to sign up for the camp that they're offering next week. Here's a look at that camp with the QR code that gives you all of the information. You can take your phone out and scan that. We'll make sure to show that again during this interview. But joining us now is Robert Johnson, the conductor of the Delta Symphony Youth Orchestra.
Right.
So very exciting stuff. Let's talk about this opportunity that kids have.
Okay, well, this is our third year doing it. We started it several years ago because we noticed that there's not a lot of string players, young string players in this part of the state. There are a couple schools in Nettleton, Jonesboro have these programs, but they only go up so far. So we were just trying to kind of help enhance what they have and try to help bridge the gap to the higher levels so that kids who want to keep going into the high school level and maybe even into college for those college scholarships can keep playing and keep learning in a educational environment.
That is so important. And I'm sure that you've worked with a lot of different people. You've worked with adults, you've worked with kids. You know, how does it feel to be able to work with these kids and really help them flourish, you know?
Well, my favorite part is they all have amazing abilities. And whether they are just starting out or whether they are playing for many, many years, I'm always so amazed by seeing how these young people, because I remember me at that age, and the way they play, I'm just blown away because I keep thinking, how do you have time to do all that? With all the distractions of the world, they still find time to practice and get really, really good, and I just cannot wait to see what they do later in life.
Yes, that's amazing. Do you know some of the things that you'll be doing at the camp, what kids can expect?
Right, so we'll have some small group sessions where we'll break them off into smaller groups, and we'll have different instructors who help them out based on what instrument they play and their skill level. And then we'll bring them all together where I'll be teaching some stuff about conducting, and if they do choose to do our youth orchestra that we have, that's some of the things that they can learn, pick up by going into that field as well. And then of course we'll have a concert on Friday for all of our participants. And it's a free concert, open to the public. Friends, family of our participants will come and see everything that they learned. It's Friday at 10 o'clock at First Baptist Church.
Okay.
And then afterwards we'll have a big pizza party.
That's so fun, seeing all of that hard work paid off and then getting pizza to end. That's a very important part of that. Yes, that'd be my favorite part too. But how can people sign up their kids for this? Okay,
so it's on our website, and the QR code on the poster is there as well. The website, deltasymphonyorchestra.org/string camp. And that will take them to the registration form. All they have to do is fill it out. We do have tuition waivers for anybody in financial need who needs one. So just go ahead and get registered, and then if you need that, just reach out to somebody at the Delta Symphony Orchestra and we'll be happy to help you.
Perfect. And we talked about how that's at First Baptist Church as well, and that's going to be next week, so that's coming up.
It's coming up quick. We have a few spots available, so if you want to get in, go ahead and get in now before we fill up.
Okay, and we talked a little bit about how there were waivers and scholarships. Did you say how much it cost?
It's $60 for the whole week.
Okay.
And that's, I think it's a pretty big bargain.
Yeah.
Because we go from 9 to 12 every day. It's only half the day. And they get all this amazing instructions from some of our own Delta Symphony members who are coming to help teach these little kids about their instruments and how to make them better. And so for $60, the whole week, and free pizza at the end.
Yes, that is so fun. Such a fun event. And also, really quick, I wanted to talk about, you have auditions coming up as well towards the end of the summer for your youth orchestra.
Yes, so this is a separate entity, our youth orchestra, which is a little bit older kids that we have. Now this one is based on auditions. The camp is not audition based.
Yes.
But the youth orchestra is, and we've also been doing this for 3 years. We started both at the same time. And we've been going really strong, just trying to build it up, and we open it up for string players, but also wind and percussion players. So all those kids out there who are band members who want a different kind of experience playing in a symphony orchestra, this is a great way to get involved with that. Once again, all that information is on our website, so they can go there and sign up for that as well. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us all about these activities that are coming up. Christina, this camp sounds like fun. I wish we could participate.
I know, it does sound like a great time. Something else that's exciting